Good evening, everyone. My name is Nikita Goswami. Today is the day 11 of our 21 days LinkedIn challenge. And being the host, I am going to lead the challenge today. So, the topic for our day 11 challenge is that what are the challenges that are being faced by the current Indian education system? So, as I'm the host, I'm going to speak first on the topic. As we all are aware that the current Indian education system has own share of issues and challenges, and there has been a lot that has improved over the years, but still there are many loopholes that needs to be resolved. So some of the challenges that I am aware of that are: number one, rote learning versus critical thinking concept. So most of the schools in Indian education system are subjected and are being emphasizing the rote learning concept in spite of critical thinking, logical reasoning, and analytical skills. So they are putting more focus on remembering facts and figures rather than uh, rather than the applications, and they are just pressurizing students to remember all those things. And the second is the pressure cooker environment. I'm using this term pressure cooker because since pressure cooker, what it does, it vanishes the original nutrients of vegetables, meal, grains, rice, and whatever we put inside it. And the only taste, the only thing we get after it is the taste of it only. And the same happens in the Indian education system also. The students are being pressure cooked so that their original interest is getting banished. So they are being emphasized on the academic part only, not the co-curricular parts. Their original interest regarding singing, dancing, and many other co-curricular activities gets vanished in this environment. And there is a lot more competition in the academic field also. So students are told that the lawyers, engineers, and doctors, these kind of professional roles only are good, and not those other things are good for them. And they are more focused on the grades. Their credibility is decided by the grades in our current Indian education system, which is not good. And the third challenge is that outdated curriculum. The current status of Indian education system is that besides the advent of the technology like artificial intelligence and computer programming, they most of the schools have not incorporated computer programming and artificial intelligence and many other things that are coming in arrival of the digital age. So these are the things, and the next challenge is quality education. Actually, the quality education is tested by the quality of educators. There is a very less demands of quality educators because of the less influence on good salary, and less recognition. So that's all on my side. Thank you. So guys, you can give me the feedback now.
In Nikhil, your first phase of your speech, na, I am unable to connect with you, but your second phase was good. I was understanding that what you are saying, but first phase was not that good because you are also hesitating and you are
Yes.
pausing in between. So that's the feedback from my side.
Thank you, Karan.
Yeah, so I would like to say that your structure of your speech was really nice. You talked about all those things, like the causes of the things, and you went very well. And the negative that I would say that, as Karan mentioned, that you was little hesitated in between. So that was only negative. But if I like compare both the things, then you are more on the good side.
Thank you, Amit. So I would like Amit to go next.
Yeah, so let me start a timer for myself. Yeah, so So I will talk about on three things. I mean, three pointers, three challenges that Indian education system is facing currently. So first, I would go with the quality of education. As we know that in recent 1 or 2 decades, there has been some improvements going on in our education system, but still there are some loopholes which are there. So the quality of education is the first thing. We know that there are some quality schools and colleges out there, but from there as well, there is a lack of quality in providing the education to the students. Like there are some well reputed schools and colleges, but still if we talk about their infrastructure, they lack the infrastructure. They lack the hiring qualified teachers, and they have some outdated curriculum as well. So these were the things. And if I talk about the rural areas, like this is all about the more developed area. But if you talk about the rural area, there is the scenario in that case is still worse. They lack the basic facilities like electricity and power supply and the toilets as well. So their infrastructure is way more worse if we talk about rural areas. These were the things. And if we talk in addition to that, they lack a huge number of qualified teachers as well. So this is these are the causes that affects the quality of education, in like providing the quality of education to the students. So I would suggest some solutions to this. The solution number one could be governments need to fund government needs to allocate some funds to infrastructure, like building the infrastructure of the education system. And they should run or stabilize some training programs to teach the instructors or teachers, so that they can equip themselves with proper skills, so that they can provide quality education to the students. Second challenge that I would like to talk about is the outdated curriculum. This is the most talked about topic. So we all know that we have been running on a path that we likes to go with the theoretical knowledge. India is mostly based on this theoretical knowledge, and we promote this too. But as we know that in our day-to-day life, we won't be relying more on the theoretical knowledge. We must have some practical use of it. But our current education system doesn't provide us those practical tools, those practical curriculums. Our curriculum is not that much updated. It is we are basically revising or revisiting those old topics, which is there is no use of it. So we are not having the proper education, or we can say proper updated curriculum, so that it would make us more sustainable, or it would make more skillful to handle or go with the current situation. So these were two main topics that I have talked on. And so that's all from my side.
So thank you, Amit. Your speech was good. Your speech was very structured, and you also mentioned the solutions, which is very appreciating. But the only thing that I noticed was that at the last part of your speech, you were getting stuck. I think it seemed that you forgot some points. You were little bit hesitating also, and you were using some filler sounds like and all those things. That only I noticed, but everything was overall fine. So that's all my feedback. Thank you. Now, Karan, you can give feedback to Amit.
I have only one feedback. Whenever you are thinking about a point, now you are just looking up in here and there. So you should avoid that. Otherwise, your speech was good.
Okay, nice. I would work on that. Thank you.
So thank you, Karan, for the feedback. Now I would like you to go last.
Yes. So first of all, good evening, everyone. So today's topic is what are problems that our Indian education system is facing. So, according to me, one of the major problem that our Indian education system is facing is outdating curriculum. So, if I explain you in different way, like you all cover this point, but I cover this point in different way. So, what we are studying in colleges and in school are totally different from what we want to learn in, or what skills we want to know in a job or in a working field. So these are different. So our education system is not up to date. So that's the one of the major problem. And another problem, if I talk about, is lack of practical knowledge. So as Amit said in his speech, that we are more over theoretical knowledge. Our Indian education system is on theoretical knowledge. So this is one of the major setbacks for us, because the students need a practical knowledge. Like we don't need in especially in coding field, we don't need pen paper. We moreover we need practical knowledge, what we have to do, how it should be done. So we need a practical knowledge. So this is also a very big problem. And another problem is that India is examination oriented education. Indian education have examination oriented program. So there is a lot of pressure on a student to score more, other than to learn new skills. His main focus is on score more. So this is also a major problem, I think. And another thing is that you cover in your speeches also, that there is not quality education. So if I talk about it from my experience, so when I was finding a institution where I can learn offline about web development, so in my city I don't have any. So I realized that there is lack of quality education in every places. So as Amit said, that there is lack of education quality in rural areas. So I also wants to add that in big cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, so there are these quality education. But in small cities like my city or other cities, so there's no quality education. So these all are the major problems, I think, in our Indian education system. Thank you so much. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Karan, for the speech. Your speech was good. We were able to relate with what you are trying to convey. You were able to convey your message, but the only thing that you were lacking was there wasn't a proper structure. There wasn't a proper format, and try to make it more professional from next time. That's all I can say to your feedback. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikita.
Yeah, and I would add on to that that you did a pretty well job, that you provided some examples, like you gave some examples on how you can like how these theoretical knowledge is ruining our education system. So that was good. From next time, you structure more your speech, and the example that you give has put you on the up. So that's good.
Thank you so much, Amit.
So we all are done with our speeches. So that's all for day 11. So now I'm going to wrap up the session. So thank you.